Hello everyone, the Motley Patriot here. We are in the middle of bringing back to what I would consider full-on classy presentation level, a beautiful chestnut dresser top. And some call it a vanity, some call it a dresser. I get the dresser part because if you look at the front here, you see the curves out for your legs as you're sitting doing your makeup, which makes it easy for me when I put my rouge on in the morning. Anyway, there's a mirror that we're restoring. The frame had been broken, and we pulled the glass out. I'm imagining this thing is period early mass produced. It has all the chestnut in it with the wormholes. It could be 1870s-ish if I were guessing. Wooden casters. Here's a sense of some of the shelf that we've got to repair here. Probably going to press, but it's interesting. See how it looks like oak, but it's extremely light. But yeah, it's chestnut. And what happened when we got this, someone had already started to strip the top, which probably made sense because it's shellac. And shellac, as you can see on here, we're in the middle of bringing this back. This has just been washed with a museum curator grade of a type of wash. We'll put a link in the description. So this takes all, it leaves the patina, but it prepares the surface for a restorative treatment.
And it's been hit with steel walls.
And it has been hit with steel wool. So we're we're refreshing shellac is what we're doing here. Now here, looking at these drawers, and I always find this kind of interesting. The old chestnut. Some of it you can see the wormholes. Now a lot of this chestnut does not have wormholes, and some of it definitely does. There you go. There's that wormhole. And it does. It looks like oak, but there was a blight that killed all the chestnuts. And this piece of furniture was acquired here in Orange County. And we are so thrilled to have it in our very old cabin here. And, of course, this is the other. And look at that. The amount of work that went into steaming and pressing this chestnut into this beautiful arc. And you know, is it perfectly symmetrical? No, it's been steamed and bent. And there's that piece over there we're going to put in. But right now what we're doing is with this, the top of this that was already stripped before us, it was a little rough finished. So we fine sanded and then we fine steel wool. And right now we're in the process. You see the little ripples here. We're using, you probably get too close, it won't focus. This thing's funny like that. But here's what we're using is Viking purified raw linseed oil, solvent-free surface protection. And what we're doing is we're applying this to the stripped wood, and it's raw linseed oil. And it's almost essentially a primer before we come in with the shellac that we're going to use. And we're getting a lot of the very old, what's the name of that shellac? The flakes that we add to alcohol.
Garnet.
Garnet, yeah. That gets you into this dark color. So it should come out really well. And we'll do a follow-up video. And, of course, we'll have the, here's the, we prefer a French onion soup bowl for our fresh linseed oil. It's easy to work with, and this, of course, is the frame. A lot of times in these old pieces, the screws have been lost, and maybe they put drywall screws in it, what have you. We went and got some brass screws, and we are going to recondition the holes on the lower piece with toothpicks and glue. And we'll follow up and show you what the piece looks like afterwards. But we're excited about it. We're trying to get that mid to late 1800s furniture in our very old pre-antebellum cabin. That you can see the walls over here. And Motley Patriot, stay tuned. Thanks for dialing in to this really old house. And we don't recommend any of these as advice to you to how you do it yourself. Do your research. Go talk to an expert. Spend $80,000 for someone to come in and do a study on it. That's our recommendation to you. Or just close your eyes and shoot for the wall. Motley Patriot, saving money, living a rock and roll old time lifestyle. Thanks for dialing in.